Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sage 2023 Showcase. This time we got Sonic 3 Chronicles. This game is something I have honestly wanted to see on Sage, and I was always wondering if we might see it. Oh, that's interesting. My brief stint of starting the game has a save file saved. That's interesting. Well, so Sonic 3 Chronicles, this is kind of interesting. I brought this up to you guys before. I had this idea. Sonic 3 Chronicles is a fan game about Sonic, is what the description says. Go figure. Its first version was created in 2006. Now the game is being completely rebuilt. Its essence remains the same. This is an alternative version of Sonic 3, the purpose of which is to show the zones of the competition mode, Azure Lake, Balloon Park, Chrome Gadget, Desert Palace, and Endless Mine, as full-fledged levels that heroes get into due to the fact the events of the game turned out differently. The bridge at the end of Angel Island did not collapse, and it ended up not in Hydrocity, but in Endless Mine. In addition to these levels, Angel Island Zone and several completely new levels are planned for this game. This apparently features 3 full-fledged competition zones turned into proper zones. Endless Park, Azure Lake, and Endless Mine, Azure Lake, and Balloon Park. Apparently, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Mighty are available to play. So this is something I brought up before, guys. The competition mode for Sonic 3 and Knuckles features a whole bunch of unique zones. That is the 2-player mode. It features a whole bunch of unique zones with their own unique songs and visual look, with their own sprites and everything. I always thought that those zones were kind of cool, and I always thought to myself it'd be really neat if there was some fan game that just made those zones like actual, like normal single-player zones, like their own stuff, badniks, bosses. So apparently this game wants to do that, and I'm kind of hype about that idea. So let's see how they've done that, because that's something I've always thought to myself. Like, those competition zones, nobody ever played the 2-player mode. If you played the 2-player mode of those classic Sonic games, let me know, because I, like, know nobody who's ever played those. So it was such an ignored feature. So those competition zones, so much work was put into them that was more or less just mostly missed by players. So seeing them as full-fledged zones is just a cool idea. So I definitely want to check this one out. Of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. We're trying to reach a partner over here, but we need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does make a big difference. We also love to have you. We also have a whole bunch of new emotes lately. You can even get one just by following now. Actually, get like 5, I think. I think I added 5. I think that was the number. So yeah, check it out. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to see that. I got a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. I have a merch store as well if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links are all in the description, and you can check them out at your leisure. Actually, on the note of the merch store, added some new stuff just the other day because we have bonus picture 3 of 4 of the Waking Drive up now, so I put some new merch up involving it. So yeah, you can check all that out if you feel like it. Now, is the volume still okay? I feel like it got louder again. Let's see here. That is a lot of save files. I hit delete and it just closed it just reset the game. Okay. I didn't mean delete the game functioning. That's not what I meant, but okay. No, it looks like it's where it should be. Alright, never mind. I guess I'm just fucking brain dead or something. I'm gonna lower it down just a little bit more for my sake. For my own sake. Because I do think it could still be down a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up. I guess I'll just select a new file. Okay, so we can be Mighty, Knuckles, and Sonic, and obviously the one we actually want to be. So, okay, that time, I just hit A. It seems like if you don't hit enter, the game assumes you're backing up. Alright. No, I hit... Okay, apparently B is also bad. Alright, I got it. Yeah, it's gotta be start then. That's such a weird control scheme detail, but alright. Here, are you satisfied? Alright, cool. Weird, alright. So this starts at Angel Island Act 2 because, well, at the end of Act 2 of Angel Island Zone is when things change, so what happens now? So normally we hit, the switch happens, we go to Hydrocity Zone. Or Hydro City Zone. So in this version, Knuckles like, well, fuck that, I guess it didn't work. So instead of going down into Hydro City Zone, instead, we're gonna go where Knuckles went. Okay. which of course is Endless Mine Zone. Scripted rap, it kind of, it did throw me. It did throw me when I hit it, which is good. I didn't have an open momentum. Are these bad? No, they're just there. So Endless Mine Zone, one of the competition stages, obviously. I always thought it had a really nice song. I'm like, oh, this is a really hopeful mine. Honestly, like, seriously, the competition zone levels were pretty cool. They also existed in Sonic 2, but in Sonic 2, they were just variations of the single-player stages. Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are the ones that added their own unique zones. Alright, the physics of this are a little jank. You know what? This is made in Unity. This could benefit from the Quill framework, honestly. Oh, okay. I think that's a new Badnik. I don't believe I've seen that bat. What the hell did I just kill? Yeah, these are new Badniks. Yeah, the physics are a little jank. They're serviceable. The Quill framework would benefit this game, actually. So we just did the Quill. Okay, so it's like a what? I like how they walk. It looks like they're walking on their tippy toes. Gotta walk all careful. All right. I like custom Badniks, even if they're jank. First Escape from the City had Endless Mine's melody and generations. Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually know that. I don't know. Endless Mine's a nice song. Admittedly, I don't feel like the song for Endless Mine fits Endless Mine. Because, like, listen to it. Does it sound like a mine song to you? What's this? Oh, new gimmick. I kind of feel like it's more like, I don't know, it feels a little too friendly. I like it. Well, that's kind of neat. Okay, okay, this is cool. So this game wants to add its own little gimmicks for the zones, which that's appropriate. Obviously, as they were, oh my god, that shark! Holy shit, that kind of scared me for a minute. Obviously, as two-player competition zones, they didn't have a lot of gimmicks. The main thing they had was a good aesthetic and good music, which is I think it's a good enough start to kind of figure out a zone. I mean, I think it still works for a mine, this song. But I also think this song sounds really pretty, like it should be like a sunset zone or something. Like, if there's some zone with a sunset, I feel like this music would fit really nice. Oh. I like the spike ball mechanic. It's a little clunky, but I kind of like it. Oh, bonus stage? Special stage? Fucking lie? Okay, barely it's a lie. I can't use it. I'm actually curious. This question goes for YouTube as well. Does anybody like the competition zones like I did? Does anybody care about them besides me? Well, obviously the developer does. This jump's kind of weird. I'm just gonna fly. I always thought they were nice. I don't know. I like the aesthetic design, and I thought to myself, well, this is interesting. Oh, we're gonna have a boss? Oh, hello. Okay. So we got one of those. They have a name. Actually, I think they're just called grounders, right? So we have a grounder doing a little bit of Sonic 2 final boss attacking here. Alright, I'm down. Seems like a pretty good boss. It's simple, but it works. Admittedly, though, like when it charges me, I think I'm going to take damage, but I guess jumping's fine in that situation. Okay, now that's... Okay, that time I got hurt. I guess I just need to make sure I jump high. I assume. Hit his head. Yeah. I assume that means I can hit his head any time. His drill nose made me think that was a bad idea. Oh, that's fair, Zumi. Probably attack him any time, yeah. Yeah, I figured attacking him when he's standing there would be probably result in me getting hit, but... Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh! Clever! I wasn't gonna hold out hope for this. Hell yes. Because here, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know what Sonic 3 and Knuckles did different than Sonic 1 and 2, right? Act 2 always had a different remix. Well, the competition zones, they only ever had one song. Oh, that's good, actually. Act 2 remix, hell yeah. It's good, too, it's like a good song. I love the act. I love the lead motifs of the different zones, with their 2 song variations, like in the main games. I always like that. It's one of the musical touches I really like about Sonic. So this is a oh look at this little grounder type bot, Roomba style grounder. Oh, this is a well-composed song. I'd like to know who did this. They did a good job taking the original melody and adapting it for a remix for an Act 2. You notice what they've done? I don't know if anybody's... Okay, I'm gonna nerd out for a second here. Notice this. It's using the same melody as Act 1, but the backing bass is in a new key, causing the melody to have an entirely different tone, despite it being the same. That's really good compositional skill. Notice how the backing melody, the da-da-da-da-da-da, is actually at a different measure. Like, the rhythm is at a different measure than it was in Act 1, which gives a different mood to the song. It makes it feel more energetic, a little more dangerous. That's just really well done. Holy crap. Whoever composed this knew what they were doing. Oh no, my speed! Ah, I didn't make it! This part right here is my favorite part. It's like it takes the melody in a different direction, but still maintains that vibe. Okay, I gotta say, the engine is a little jank, like it doesn't... There is a little bit of weirdness with the physics on this one. But I don't really mind, because this is still doing a lot... Wait, hold on! Did you see that? The handlebar blocked the bullet for me. That's nice of the handlebar. What a weird, obscure little help that was. What are those shoes? They look like speed-up shoes, but they're gray. Ow. They're slow-down shoes. I'm not sure what the point of those are. Also, Tails doggy paddle is nice. Okay, I'm a little disappointed we don't have a very active audience right now because this is actually pretty good. I wish more people would see this. Or maybe you guys are just listening to the music and vibing. I need like a headphone cat emote. Something to vibe with. Actually, I think I do have a vibe emote on my Discord server. Maybe I could put that on the animated emote list. I was not expecting this quality of music from this hack. I was expecting Azure Lakes, or I was expecting Endless Mine Zone's Act 2 to just be the same song. I was not expecting the extra polish of actually getting an Act 2 remix going. I'm very happy about that. Oh, my cart. I just like good music. It makes it... I've said this before, guys. Usually in games with bad music or mediocre music, I've expressed to myself that the poor quality music, the lack of attention to detail of the music for that game, makes the game less interesting for me. Well, the opposite also applies. A game becomes more interesting for me if it cares about its music. I just suggest adding the headphone docks to the emote list for a reason. Fair enough. Oh, it's Knuckles again. What a jerk. It's like, my Switch didn't work, but I can still hit your minecart. How rude. Yeah, I do appreciate the Tails doggy paddle is maintained. Very good. Oh! That was a close call there. I always like the term face with... Yeah, that's part of the reason doggy paddle's really adorable in my opinion. This isn't just a doggy paddle, but also like he looks like he's like, I'm gonna do it! Like he's very determined. And you know Tails and his self-confidence, especially in earlier days, it's kind of cool to see him confident, because confidence, like Sonic Adventure did him really well, you know, the first Sonic Adventure. Because, I mean, he is a young fox, he's, you know, he's definitely, you know, younger than Sonic, so he never had the confidence level Sonic. You know, Sonic's the confident one, not Tails. But Tails gained confidence. That's why he... I honestly think, you know, it's a meme that I think Tails is cute, but, like, honestly, I think Tails still remains as the best developed character out of the Sonic universe. Which is also why I'm so glad that Lake Pepper did him so well in Sonic before the sequel. It really... I could tell that Lake Pepper was also inspired by Sonic Adventure 1 and Tails' kind of, you know, story growth. Because Sonic before the sequel also does kind of a similar story growth for Tails. In fact, there's a whole zone that is a Tails-only zone that basically is dedicated to demonstrating that growth through him persevering through that level. Whoops. I should use that. Tails is a nerd, but he's a very capable nerd. Tails is also a good role model in a way for a lot of people because, like, he has his self-confidence issues combined with his, truly with all his abilities. He's actually very capable, but he's got poor self-confidence, and you know what? That's fucking relatable. Listen, honestly, if you have self-confidence issues, guess what? You have some stuff you can do really well, and you're not appreciating yourself enough. Tails is like a good role model to, like, appreciate what you can do, and remember that even if you have bad self-confidence, you can still achieve a lot. Alright, what's the boss? Okay, this looks like a variation of, oh yeah, this is a okay. So we had a variation of, why can't I think of it? What's the fucking cave level in Sonic 2? It's a variation of that boss. What? Mystic Cave Zone. Fuck. There. It's a variation of the Mystic Cave Zone boss, but it's definitely different, too. I always thought the Mystic Cave Zone boss was hard, because when the random stalactites come down and hit ya, it's really random. It's very easy to get hit by them. Same deal here. You gotta watch, because like some of the rocks, like the rocks that are falling that are not stalactites, they're fine. Oh god. Oh my god, how did I dodge all that? Oh fuck. I always found it hard because the random rocks that fall, they like trick your brain, right? You gotta not only watch out for what's falling, but you gotta like discern, is this a dangerous object? Is this not a dangerous object? You gotta do that really fast, too, because they're falling. What? Oh, timer! Timer! I don't even know how much time I'd spent a level. Oh, no, we played so many Sonic fan games lately that don't kill you at 9:59 that I wasn't expecting that. Wait. Okay, the timer reset. Thank goodness for that. I was gonna say, if I still have the same time, though, at the last checkpoint, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I'll be fine this time, then. The trick, by the way, with the Mystic Cave Zone boss, as well as this one, probably. I also noticed I can't tell if he's going to jump or charge me, and that does change how I have to fight him. Kind of risky. The trick with the Mystic Cave Zone boss is not to move too much. Oh no, all my rings went in the wall. Okay, they came out. Only have one left now. The trick is not moving that much. Don't get freaked out. Just stand in one place and see what's happening. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Clutch. Alright. So dying to get X. Yeah, sometimes timeout is really just, oh, that sucks, so I guess I'll lose a life and I'll be fine next time. Alright, cool. So this kind of wants to be like, there's this ROM hack called Sonic 2 Long version that adds in the stages that were cut randomly throughout the game. It kind of wants to do something similar to that. Because I think it wants to have at least some of the original zones, but then have transitions into these new zones. Which I like that idea. Azure Lake Zone! This is the zone that I personally thought had the best aesthetic out of any competition zone. Because it's basically just an alpine lake. Kind of looks like, it looks like we're in fucking Washington or something. I love this zone. This zone looks great. It honestly would make a great, like, first zone kind of aesthetic. Definitely thought this zone always was, like, the nicest looking one. Froggo! Would it be better to increase the amount of time you have in the first place, or is that impossible to hack? Well, this is made in Unity. I saw that for the splash screen, so they could easily do that. It's not. This is not a ROM hack. This is a. Honestly, I guess if you misinterpret this as a ROM hack, then I suppose this game did a good job with its aesthetic. There are a few like actual like issues. Do you notice like the first time the music loops, it actually pauses the gameplay? That's a bit of a shame. Also, when certain sound effects play for the first time, it pauses the gameplay. This is a problem with Unity sometimes if you don't program it right. It's not a huge deal, but it could get you killed or messed up at some point. So it's not great. Why am I going so slow? Alright. Oh! I glitched into the swing a little bit. It's fine. So yeah, Azure Lake Zone. I always liked it. I thought it was a nice zone. Oh, this is kind of interesting. You have to make sure you have momentum on this. I like this mechanic. You can't just hold right and solve it. You have to like make sure you're not against the wall. Yeah. So here's a weird thing. Azure Lake Zone had this in the competition mode too, I think, if I recall correctly. It basically just has Oil Ocean Zone Oil in it. It's kind of a weird thing for it to have, but that is accurate to the competition mode, if I recall. Kind of weird, because, like, look at this background. Look at how pollution-free it all looks, but then there's still this sludge. I don't know, maybe it's just some swamp water or something. In this context. Hey, did you play the Christmas Sage games? Yeah, I think, maybe? Which ones did those apply to? Yeah, despite the engine being janky, I could definitely accept that, given... Oh, it's a new type of crab meat. Does it do anything cool? No, it does. It looks like it's just a crab meat, but I do appreciate the new design. These frogs are so silly looking. I like them. I feel like they may have been a scrapped enemy from one of the actual games. I can't remember, though. Its design looks a little familiar to me. I will say, I will critique this. The level design is a little bit whatever. There's not really a lot going on in in these stages. Last two stages had a bit of enemy density. This one feels a little more. Whoa! Ho! Tails, is your face okay after that? Like, holy shit! Like, what the hell happened there? It's okay. I just went through like 5 meters of rock. I'm good. The ones from Christmas Sage. What's Christmas Sage? What the hell is Christmas Sage? I don't know what you're talking. Wait, did they do a? Wait, did Sage do beyond their normal jam? Did they also do a Christmas jam? The hell? Oh, I like that like dorky swordfish thing I just killed. Was there like a Christmas Sage jam this year as well? Oh well, fuck that shit. I don't have time for that. I'm just trying to get through all the games for the normal Sage right now this year. I don't have time to... There's already too much to do for normal Sage. I don't even know about this holiday variation. I'm going to drown. In these games, but also in this game. But also I'm going to metaphorically drown because there's too many games to play. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even know about Christmas Sage. I'm still working. Dude, this is episode freaking I don't know at this point. Let's see here. I'm trying to get through. How many games was it again? How many games have I done for Sage now? I don't even know. But in total, I'm trying to get through like 123, I think it was. Though I did disqualify one, so 122. I'm just going through the 122 games I picked out from normal Sage, so I didn't even know about nor have time for this Christmas Sage event. Holy shit, Sage, you already had plenty of games for the main event. You had to go and do a Christmas episode now, too? Like, that's not enough games to showcase in 1 year. Oh, by the way, I'm checking out like half of the games. So, like, there's like 250 games, 250 or so, that existed on Sage this year. But Sage was like, nah, we only had 250 games for Sage. We should also do another Christmas event as well to get more games out there. I mean, cool, but holy shit, there's too many games. All right. Holy shit. Like, 150 was not enough, apparently. That's all I'm learning from this. Thanks for letting me know, though, Doctor. Wait, I don't have time for that, unfortunately. I'm just trying to get through this. I'm just trying to get through the 2023 normal Sage set of games before I run out of time for 2023. Had a Brazilian long. I wonder how many games were released for Christmas Sage then? A one-time holiday variant. Okay, so this is a new thing they've done. So that's the reason I didn't know about it. I'm not used to them doing it. I cover Sage every year. I never heard about that. What the hell? Hello. Okay. I'm gonna assume you're gonna try it. Yep. Oh. Okay. Oh, shit! You're scary, actually. Oh, God! Nope. Okay, then. Bye. This guy scares me. I don't like him. Oh, that's close. I almost was in his spikes when his when the invincibility ran out. That is a boss that I need to burn it quickly because it's dangerous. Wow. I love the bubble shield acquiring sound effect. Wow. My goodness. Oh, remix. Oh, wait, oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't notice this with Endless Mine, but notice how Act 2 has gone to sunset. That is a nice look. I like it. What is this variation? You know, this is different. I didn't think an Act 2 variation of Azure Lake would have this, like, dark bass tone. That's interesting. Where's it gonna go with this? This completely changes the mood of the song. Okay, it's got a little bit of energy. It's got a little bit of major key here. Alright. Still got it's a little bit of major key like the original song. Hyper! Maybe same. By the way, the Brad Sonic developer actually commented back to me. He appreciated me telling him about the bug where if you get all the emeralds early, it immediately spirits you to final story. Most of the games are just updated demos of the ones from normal stage. Oh, okay, that's cool. That also means I don't really have a reason to have to cover it. Thank goodness for that. If Christmas Sage is something they intend to do for future Sages as well, for future years as well, I might try to cover 2024s now that I know that's a thing they can do. That definitely caught me off guard this year, I gotta say that. But, one second also. This information has been useful to me. I apologize if I seem sort of negative about this Christmas Age event. I think that's great. I just am like, holy shit, I can't cover it. So I don't really... By the way, this remix, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of it, actually. I don't quite vibe with it. But I'm okay with it. I like that they're still doing something different with it. So this isn't as like fucking rad as the Endless Mine song for Act 2, but I'm down for it. I'm still down. I think it's still a good song. Well composed. Did I just kill a cool beetle? Hey Beerus, I just killed a cool beetle. Let's find another one. That was actually a cool. That was a neat design sprite. I'm gonna look at that. That was actually a cool... Was that a rhino beetle? I think it was. Oops. Have to get that ring. Yeah, like, honestly, this is not exactly my personal jam for an Act 2 remix, but I think it's still a good song. I also think it works well enough with the sunset theme, kind of getting those bass tones in because, the sun setting. Okay, it's a variation of... Actually, okay, it wants to grab me. Actually, sure, grab me. What do you do? Oh, okay. So it has that grabby grab mechanic of those things, those spiders from Chemical Plant Zone. It seems to be kind of a remix of the basic Motobug, but it flies and grabs you. Now find a moth. Has there been a moth badnik ever? Because that seems like a very easy thing. All you need to do is have some sort of night zone with lampposts, and then you have the malls around it. That'd be a nice little environmental enemy. Maybe you can break the lamps and then they get mad and it's... Like, maybe they would just be really passive enemies, but if you broke the lamp, then they would get mad at you and attack you, like, more directly or something. I can see that being an interesting mechanic. Aw, that's rude. Something like killing an enemy right as they finally shoot their projectile. Which means you also get hurt. Oh, wow. I gotta be careful I hit those guys, apparently. I jumped into his grasp. Hey, hold on a second. But anyways, you mentioned Tori. I know what you mean by Tori. Marcus Horde. He's done some good stuff, but I didn't see Tori in this year's Sage, so I'm guessing that was a Christmas exclusive game. Christmas Sage exclusive game. If I hadn't had to deal with a million things this year, maybe I would have had some time for Christmas Sage, but oh well. Like, I'm actually in the middle of a potential health crisis right now, unfortunately. For those that didn't hear, I might have a blood clot in my leg. Hopefully I don't, but I don't really have the means to figure this out. It does hurt, but it's okay. I can deal with the pain. That's not the problem. The problem is more like the fact it could be life-threatening. That's kind of bigger problem than the pain. I will see a doctor as soon as possible. That is what I... Oh, well, alright. I don't get a special stage, even though I found a big ring. Okay. No, I will see a doctor as soon as possible. The problem is, due to the holidays, due to free healthcare and how it works here, due to the fact I don't have a vehicle, and due to the fact I kind of need a vehicle to really manage this, I have to wait till January. Because Essler can visit in January. And he has a vehicle, so, you know. So the other demos I mentioned, Sonic Drift is 16-bit. Oh, Sonic Drift 16-bit, that's kind of an interesting idea. And Sonic Blast next. Okay, cool. Does sound like there's some games I'm interested in. I imagine these games will also show up next year's Sage with an update, though, so I'll probably see them then as well. At least some of those. Did you see Sonic? Did you see Tails frantically walking in the air? I glitched his movement for a moment, I guess. Didn't quite make it through. There we go. Oh. Canucks, what are you doing now, Canucks? Canucks, that's rude. Actually, no, I've dealt with water before, it's fine. A what? Oh, we're dealing with the flying battery again, huh? Well, I say again, story-wise, I didn't deal with it in this particular run, but I wonder if the usual strategy works here. Did you know, by the way, that if you just stay to the right, you can dodge all the attacks of the flying battery and Angel Island Zone? What's that down there? It's like stuff there. What is that? Anyways. Oh, okay. What's ooh. That can't be all he does. That's too simple. Oh! Oh, it's getting darker. I guess sunset. The sun is finally set, I suppose. Oh, okay. Oh, what are we doing? Yeah, I thought so. Ah, there's 4 of them. I thought there were 3. I like the transition. I mean, it's a simple transition, but I do appreciate it. You got 30 seconds to beat the boss. Oh, I wasn't even noticing how tight the timer was. Well, glad I did it. Ah, this will take me... I know where this is going. You guys probably are like, oh, well, that's going to take you to... it's going to take you to... What the hell was it? Carnival Night Zone? Yeah, Carnival Night Zone. I'm going to take you to Carnival... No, it's not going to take me to Carnival Night Zone. I know exactly where it's going to take me. Not because I read in the README file. Though technically, I guess I did. Balloon Park. Yep. Balloon Park was yet another competition zone, which was obviously kind of inspired by Carnival Night Zone, but it has its own thing. I mean, it always had a really nice background. Look at this background. There's so much glitz to it. Whoa, that's kind of a cool enemy. It's like a dragon. Giraffe! Elephants! Yeah, there's like just random animals. Yeah, the elephant obstacle was from the competition mode too. You had to fall through the little space and stuff. And giraffe! Unfortunately, this is probably going to be a fucking casino/carnival stage, so... Bumpers, balloons, and other things to make you go the direction you wanted to go the opposite way of. Probably. I don't mind the... Oh, it's a clown. It's lead... Oh. I guess if I hit the... Yeah, bounce. I was never, like, a huge fan of Balloon Park's music. I think it's solid. I was never a big fan of it. But I always did like it. It definitely had a nice aesthetic. I mean, we've had so many casino-type stages in Sonic games, but I do like how Balloon Park legitimately captures a circus energy. Which, I don't think any of the stages really captured. Actually, I take that back. This song has a good leitmotif. Dum, dum, da, dum, 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 da, dum. Like it's good. It's good. It's not like what I go for when it comes to like really music I like a lot, but I can appreciate the quality of it all the same. Again, I always felt like the competition mode went pretty hard for something that most people ignored. Aesthetic, music. They really had no reason to design unique custom zones for the competition mode. But I like that they did anyways. And I like this fan game's really good too. Like it's doing a good job. I'm just really happy because I've legitimately talked about it on stream before that I always thought that, like, I don't remember when it came up, but I definitely remember that I've talked about how I thought the competition zones were cool and I'd like to see them as official zones. So, or, you know, or unofficial zones in a fan game. How many of the stage games have you beaten so far? So we've beaten, oh my god. Beerus, can you do a little bit of math for me? We have 122 minus whatever number we have. What is this guy doing? Okay, I was like, sorry, I was like paused, like, all right. I was like, your move, buddy. Okay, he's just trying to follow me around. All right. All right. That's okay. I like his energy. He's like, oh, I gotta watch what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do what you're gonna do when you're doing. Like, all right. All right, buddy. This is, we're on number 30 right now. I think. So we have 29 left to go out of the 123. So 123 minus 29 should give you the answer to that question. What the hell? What the? I'm sorry? Why? How? How are balloons being sent out as fast-moving projectiles exactly? I don't think physics allows this. Who is doing this? Okay. What sort of fucking velocity do you have that you took an air-filled fucking piece of rubber and sent it at me at like 600 fucking miles per hour? How did you do this? This is very impressive tech. Alright. Dr. Robotnik can design crazy, you know, aerial machines, space stations, robots, but really his apex of development was the machine that could shoot balloons, but in a way that balloons should not be able to be shot. Who says the balloons are filled with... That's true, they could be water. If they're water balloons or something like that, that would make a little more sense. Well, no, they pop! They popped on my face, which is a very... Now that I said that out loud, that sentence is very sus. But they did pop on my face, and they didn't seem to have anything in them, so I assume air. Or helium. Also, Knuckles is so rude. I like how okay. I like how he's giving appearances in this. Okay, so we got an Orbot. But it's a big one. Okay. Oh no, I don't know where those are falling. Ooh. Okay, the time to hit him is slim. Oh shit, okay. I'm liking how these bosses are actually freaking me out a bit. Like, they're challenging. Or at least challenging enough for the most part. They have a reasonable level of challenge. They're well designed, honestly. I'm pretty impressed. Because one of the first things that a Sonic fan game developer generally doesn't do well is developing the bosses. We've actually seen it for ourselves. A lot of Sonic fan game demos don't even have boss fights. There's a reason for that. The reason is that designing bosses is hard. So a lot of times, Sonic fan game developers will make the stages, but not really give you a boss in the demos. So, like, in this case, though, like, this is, I don't know, it's very impressive. We have a concentrated blast of bosses here. Act 1 and 2, so... I like this boss's pattern. Maybe some other kind of gas. I guess a heavy gas could do it, yeah. Maybe there's like a heavy gas that was being used with. Tempted to clip that. Feel free, honestly. I think it'd be funny. Was Blue Knuckles on that side spin, by the way? I think Bluckles was on the side. Oh. Huh. Good baseline. Obviously, I need to scrutinize the Act 2 music. Not sure how I feel about this one. Oh. Oh, that nose twist. Actually, I think I did like that. The hell? What the hell's going on? Alright. It feels a little underdeveloped. It feels like they're trying to put a spin on this song, but not quite succeeding. It feels like a remix that doesn't quite aim. Like, it feels like it's certainly a remix of the song, but I don't really feel like it knows what direction it's trying to go, you know? It feels a little directionless. We're flying now. Okay. Hey, Xerix. Oh, it's okay, man. We actually have had kind of a low number of viewers today, so you're not alone in being late or absent. It's fine. What? Oh, robots! Wait, why? Okay, what was the name of the robot from WALL-E? You know, the high-tech one that WALL-E falls in love with. Apparently, Eggman designed a ripoff of that. Because that's basically the same robot. It's just blue. I forget her name. Eve. It's Eve, isn't it? Yeah, Eve. Oh god, we got another... I love these... I don't know what it is. Look at their fucking face. Look at these guys' face. Look at their little side-eye they're giving me. Look at the little side-eye, man. They're like, oh, gotta watch out. He's gonna move around. I gotta make sure I catch up to him and get him. He's like, oh, he's all kind of sus looking. I love it. I love his energy. He's such a good little bug. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Hyperion. The constant side-eye really gets me with those guys. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that was dangerous. Rolled right up on me. Ooh, that was close. That could have been bad. Oh, what the hell? Tails, did you get a little... Tails got a little stuck there on the core of the wall. And yeah, there are a lot of new emotes. I added them just 2 days ago. We have new follower emotes and new Tier 1 sub emotes. Which means that everybody can try a new emote out, regardless if you're subbed or not. Yeah, I thought the Twig emote was pretty fucking good. I feel like it's a pretty good reaction emote, or like if something cool happens. Or something. Oh, actually, I added them 2 days ago, but they weren't there for... What the fuck? Okay, I'd like to ask, if I wasn't flying, how would I get through this? That is a legitimate question. Look at this situation. I'm trying to walk. If I wasn't playing as Tails, this would be a pain. I may as well try it on foot just to see. Okay, you can push through. Wow, okay. Truck. Alright, let's... Tails was glitching out too much to make that jump. Alright. Try that again, Tails. There you go. I fell right in between the trucks. I truncated that falling experience. Haha! It's nice to get some new emotes out, especially after the lameness we had earlier this year where I had a bunch of emotes removed for no good reason. I actually felt a bit picked on, because they were actually emotes that had been approved manually years before, meaning that staff had approved the emotes that were removed at the start of the year were actually manually approved by Twitch's own staff years before that. So Twitch basically went back on their decision with me, and I didn't like that very much. I thought that was I felt like that was very irresponsible of them, honestly, for Like, if staff are gonna make a call on something, regardless of what company it is, regardless if it's Twitch or wherever, if some staff are gonna make a call and be like, all right, this is acceptable, you are allowed to have this, then I feel like them rescinding that is really bitchy, like really kind of immature. So it was pretty upsetting to lose some emotes earlier in the year. I mean, I didn't get punished for it; they just removed the emotes, but still kind of sit wrong with me, you know. But fortunately, I was able to replace with some good ones. So. It's not the end of the world to lose the emotes, by the way. It's what I'm one of those principle of the matter people where it's like, well, this isn't technically a big deal, but I still feel slighted, so I'm still upset about it, you know? Ooh, alright. At least we still... Oh, okay. He's gonna bring the balloon cannon back for this. Alright. Fair enough, actually. Okay, this is actually kind of hard to deal with. That's how we do it. Oh, I can just spin dash into him. I don't fall in the pit if I do that. Okay. Tails can make this a little easier. If you're playing as Sonic, though, you have to be very careful. Ah. Whoa! I slipped over him. Oh, God! I have one ring. That's fine, whatever. Oh, I broke one of his cannons. Interesting. Okay, you're out of cannons. Now what? Oh, shit! Alright. Thankfully, the bombs didn't hurt me, only their explosions. Okay, I appreciate this. I appreciate when Robotnik fights have variations as you go through them. I like that. Honestly, these boss fights have been very solid. Maybe some are a little bit simple, but like none of them are bad, you know? There we go. The staff member who disapproves the emotes convinced the original approver. Nom. Yeah, at least we still have that one. Alright. Oh. Oh, yes! So this is the end. I knew that was only a 3-zone demo. So that's half of the competition zones. That's half of the original competition zones from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I like the background art used here. This is for my... Actually, you know what? I said Azure Lake Zone was my favorite visual aesthetic for any of the competition zones. Actually, I'm going to take that back. It's my second favorite. Because this zone here is my favorite. In the background here is another one of the competition zones. Chrome Gadget Zone, I believe, is this one. Chrome Gadget Zone straight up looks like a final zone. You know, it looks like a Scrap Brain zone. It looks like a Metropolis zone. It looks, you know, it really has that Robotnik's Fortress kind of energy to it. I always like the background to this one. We're looking at it right now, so that's a nice little teaser. But yeah, this is a really well done fan game. I really like it that somebody finally took the what if competition zones were actual zones idea and really ran with it quite well. They did a good job on this. Obviously, it's just a demo. It's half complete. Or probably a little less than that, because I think they went to add a few other stages in besides the competition mode zones. But that's half the competition mode zones. So that's a really good demo. It shows literally half of those main event zones. So yeah, Sonic 3 Chronicles, this is very solid, honestly. I look forward to this being worked on further. Given what we've seen here, those zones are pretty much completely feature complete, so I have high hopes that this is going to be one of those Sonic games that actually gets finished. I wonder if you can, no, it just starts you back in. Okay. But yeah, I honestly have high hopes for this reaching a finished state. It's a common curse for Sonic fan games to never get finished, but given the progress we've seen on this one, I think it has a good chance. So, Sonic 3 Chronicles, that was a fun demo. That was actually probably my favorite Sonic fan game demo of this year's Sage. I would definitely say that for sure. Great experience. Honestly, love to see this idea. I look forward to the future for it.